Hold on a second. That's one of the big things that makes the conversion order work. This is what DTCC is doing right now, following the test. We intend to make it possible for parties to get any asset in DTCC's inventory on any qualified public or private blockchain. So, all of that is worth about $90 trillion. We're in a hurry to make that a reality. We expect it a lot sooner than you all do. So you may do business like this whenever you want. Hello everyone, happy Friday. We're all in crypto here, and we really needed to see this video. This video is a follow-up to what Owen Nira posted yesterday about a video with the two people you just saw. Donnie is the Chief Technical Officer at DTCC, one of them, and what he mentioned there was that DTCC does around 96% of all clearing for securities, which is a lot. They have hundreds of billions and literally quadrillions of volume a year. Well, there are around $100 trillion in assets under administration. He said that they would basically let such assets be tokenized on public and private DLTs if they chose to. In a follow-up video, I'll show you what public and private DLTs he's talking about by showing you patents that person himself filed for that specifically identified various blockchains. So please subscribe and keep an eye out for that video. But what I want to do is talk about how huge what he just stated is. DTCC is the best company for providing infrastructure for stocks and all types of assets. And they, sooner than we all think, which were his own words, are going to really have these assets tokenized in the form of mostly non-fundable tokens. Since I've read other papers, and then be traded 24/7, which we'll talk about next, and basically, brought on-chain, which is a huge issue that a lot of people don't even know about. A lot of that will happen on public DLTs, like the ones we talk about here on this channel. This video actually backs up what we've been saying for a long time, and we're going to show you the demo. Oh, and Era put this out just yesterday. We're going to show you the demo. Before we do anything, here is a tweet from DTCC. Recently, DTCC's Central Securities Repository reached a huge milestone by holding more than $100 trillion in assets. And you can see that these are some of their numbers. You can see that since 2020, they've risen like crazy in stocks, exchange-traded funds, ETFs, money markets, and so on. No, these men are not. If we are right about what we claim, which is that the world will be tokenized, then DLTs will definitely change the way traditional finance works. You need to see those players actually do something about it, and not get eaten up by Christine Lagarde, who is present in the ECB's comments by technologies like and will hint at the video. We're going to do this Ripple and Stellar after this, so do please subscribe and keep up with this. Let's watch the clip again and add what ... is then followed by the demonstration, which we will show you next. This is a big green light and a big tick and vote of confidence for what's to come, and I think it will mostly happen on public dispersed ledgers. And the demo even shows you who these people are working with to make this happen. A few big actors in finance. Let's get into this. Yes, let me stop you right there. That's the order of conversion, which is one of the most important parts. This is what DTCC is doing now that the experiment is over. We want to make it happen for parties to get any asset in DTCC's inventory on any qualified public or private blockchain. So, all of it is almost $90 trillion worth of our stuff. We're in a hurry to make that a reality. We expect it a lot sooner than you all do, so that you can do business like this anytime you want to. You just send in a conversion order, switch to token form, and then switch back to traditional form. So, after we've moved the money to tokenize, why do we move it to the tokenized version for the second demo? We're going to do two things with it. Do a sale of the share in tokenized form after hours, which is basically 24/7. But not a wrapped version by a third party, which would add risk. Actual shares within DTCC will move from a seller to a buyer at the source in a matter of seconds. So that's the second thing we're going to do. Show how 24/7 can happen. A real use case is coming up. Then, the buyer who actually bought the asset will actually utilize it as collateral. They will use this item as collateral for a loan in an intraday repo process, which means they will sell the asset and get cash for it. And then, a few minutes later, will do the opposite. They sell the cash back and get the asset back. So we're going to teach how to convert. We're going to show you to trade 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and settle right away. And we're going to show you how to use it as collateral in different ways. But before we got started, how real is it? In your opinion, we're going to show you a demonstration. Of course, but how real do you think this is? This is quite real. So, the demonstration you're going to see today is not actual value. But it does show genuine smart contracts, real chains, and real movement of value. This was based on, and developed on, a fake version of DTC's main accounting systems, which are known as the DTC proper, ATP. So it is there. We're currently transitioning from mock to real, so that this may go into production. What I mean is, this is tremendous. He claims this is serious stuff, and DLTs are the only thing that will really make it happen. Who said that every asset should be tokenized? You all will tell me in the comments who said that. Isn't he always right? Because he knows a lot, and DTCC will be a huge part of it. And this is true. This is the next phase in making things. What I mean is there are also patents and hints out there that show how DLT will be involved in this and how it will help. And I'm going to do more than one video, possibly more than one, since accuracy is who the DTCC bought. I think so. And they have connections to a certain cryptocurrency that I really like on this channel. I don't want to give away too much. What I want to do is give a broad overview of it, and then we can talk about how DLT will fit into this in later videos. Get ready, because this is coming quickly. They are merely waiting for clear rules from the government before they start. David Sachs and Tim Scott, who is in charge of the money side of things, say we should get that by the end of September. The Senate is like the body of the United States. This is a big deal. What I want to do now is show you a video of them doing this demonstration, and in it, you can see the names that will work with this system. Let's go into it. Yes. So this is what we mean by asset conversion.